Hi, today I'm reviewing the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Probio-Cica Enrich Cream. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase all these products with my own money. I'll never waste time with sponsored ads or videos, so if that's something you're into, like, subscribe, check out my newsletter, check out my Patreon community, and check out the links below. Okay, I picked this one up a while ago along with the other products from this. There's a ampule, I think, and a toner, and really enjoyed both of those, so finally got a chance. This one is a little too rich for most of the time of summer, but now with fall and winter, which winter feels like summer, but I'm not going to argue, it's a good chance to test this out and review it. So anyway, so they say this cream is infused with Centella asiatica extract to reduce inflammation and calm irritation. Blended with lactobacillus, the formula strengthens damaged skin barrier and smooths uneven skin texture, reveal a soft and healthy appearance. It's formulated with macadamia seed oil or macadamia nut oil, moringa oleifera seed oil. The cream moisturizes dry skin. It's fragrance-free. Formula safe to use on sensitive skin types. So there we go. That's the basis of this one. And really big package. I don't know why some of these brands use these giant jars. You know what I mean? When the product in here is probably like very, you know what I mean? The product in here is probably like this big. But then they use these giant jars, and I don't know why, but anyway, they use them. So, and obviously I'm not a crazy fan of jar packaging. Although, you know, I had lunch with one of my friends, and she recently got in the Drunk Elephant Protein, and she was asking me why it's got the jar, why it's got the weird tube packaging. I had so much fun explaining it to her. Like, it's got good antioxidants in there. The second they're exposed to light and air, they degrade, so the airless pump is wonderful. So now she gets it, now she appreciates it. So, love that. Okay, in terms of denatured drying types of alcohol, it does not contain any of those. It also has no fragrance, no real scent to it, which is nice for sensitive skin. And the manufacturing location for this one is Korea, so no issues with that. So ease of use. So this stuff is thick. Again, I ordered this. It came a while ago. It was too humid and hot to really test it out, but now that it's winter, it's easier to test it out when my skin is drier. So I personally recommend using this in your evening routine. In my opinion, for daytime, it's a little bit too much, too thick. So I recommend using this the last step of your routine. A little bit goes a long way. If you're applying it on clean, dry skin before anything else, a little bit does not go a long way. But if you're applying this after cleansing, toning, and serums, a little bit tends to go a good distance. So, okay. So there we go with that. Smooths into skin pretty easily. Takes a few moments. Once applied, I would say it sets to a slightly radiant finish. It's not terribly shiny, but it is on the shinier side. It's definitely not a matte finish, but kind of somewhere in the middle. Works great around the eye area. So if you like products that you can use as an eye cream and a face cream, this one is great for that because it's a little bit on the thicker side, so it doesn't run and things like that. So once it soaks in, it's slightly tacky, not terribly so. And then if you're going to use it in your morning routine, be sure to use sunscreen afterwards. I didn't have any issues with pilling or anything like that. So overall, I mean, it's definitely thick, but it's enjoyable and pretty easy to use. And I like the fact that you can pretty much use it as an eye cream if you want to, or your neck, things like that. So anyway, so really nice product, very easy to use there. Okay, so in terms of beneficial ingredients in here, so this one's got a longer ingredient list than the average product, but it's still got some nice products or ingredients in here. So, okay, so Centella obviously is the star of the show. It's in the name of the product. Centella is wonderful. It's skin-soothing, antioxidant, and emollient. We've got niacinamide, anti-acne, skin brightening. For the probio factor, we've got lactobacillus centella ferment, which is centella-derived soothing probiotic ingredient. We've got shea butter, antioxidant, emollient, arginine, skin-identical ingredient. We've got squalane, another skin-identical ingredient, an antioxidant. We've got adenosine, cell-communicating ingredient, macadamia nut oil, good emollient, rich in fatty acids, great for barrier repairing. We've got sodium hyaluronate, humectant, not terribly exciting ingredient. Oh well. We've got moringa seed oil, a good emollient, rich in fatty acids again. We've got ceramide AP, skin-identical ingredient and barrier repairing. Cocoa extract, antioxidant, emollient. We've got glucose, which is a humectant, phytosphingosine, skin-identical ingredient, barrier repairing ingredient. Then we've got the Centella compounds, madecassic acid, asiaticoside, asiatic acid. They're all wound healing, skin regenerating, antioxidant, emollient ingredients. We've got lauric acid, anti-acne fatty acid, phytostearyl, skin conditioning, and finally we've got polyglutamic acid, which is a humectant. In terms of animal testing, this is vegan as well as cruelty-free, so no issues with that. You can see how it's soaked in. It really does look, makes your skin look pretty nice and feels nice. It is a little bit tacky, but feels nice on your skin. Okay, in terms of performance, so this product promises to strengthen damaged skin barrier, to smooth uneven skin texture, to reveal a soft and healthy appearance. I think it delivers on both accounts. It definitely helps with the skin barrier. It has some nice skin identical ingredients and barrier repairing ingredients and emollients for that. So I think it does also help with skin texture and offers a nice healthy appearance, gives skin a little bit of a glow, feels nice. I think it delivers on both those accounts. So I like that. It's extremely hydrating. I wouldn't recommend it for all skin types. I would say this is good for dry and extremely dry skin and some sensitive skin types. For oily or normal skin, it might be too much. It just depends. But for very oily skin, it might be a bit too much. For acne-prone skin, it's something to be cautious of. It's got several acne-genic ingredients. We've got isostearyl, isostearate, pentaerythrityl, tetraisostearate, glyceryl stearate, cetearyl alcohol, stearyl alcohol, squalane, carbomer, sorbitolate, stearic acid, and lauric acid. So 10 acne-genic ingredients. So if you have acne-prone skin, just be aware of that. Perhaps if you use it over a BHA serum, maybe that would help, but just be cautious of that. It's got a lot of acne-genic ingredients. I will say, I can use this every other day. When I started using it out, I started using it every night, several nights in a row, and I noticed my skin did not like that. I started to notice my pores were getting a little unhappy. So then I moved it to every other night, and that seemed to help. So I don't have acne-genic skin or acne-prone skin, but this one is just so thick with so many oils and nut oils and things. I think if you're at all prone to acne, it might be an issue. So using it every other day was fine though, and it worked. So yeah. In terms of the price, so this is the full size, 50 milliliters, 1.7 ounces. It retails for $18, so it's a pretty good deal. I think when it first came out, that might be when I picked it up, and I think it was a little bit more expensive then, but since then it's more affordable. Then in terms of the it factor, I like it. It's something that's very seasonal in my opinion. I certainly, in the spring or summer, I think this would be way too much for my skin even at night. But for super dry skin in the winter, I think it's very nice and does the trick. There's, interestingly, not a lot of dupes for this product. The closest ones I could find are the Purito Centella Unscented Serum, the I'm From Rice Cream, which has, I think, fragrance in it, and the Cosnori Madagascar Cream. So the closest to those would be the Purito one. So nothing super similar to it, but anyway. So with a 10 being a perfect score, this one an 8, it's very nice. For specific skin types, it's going to be wonderful. And for others, like with acne-prone skin, it's just probably going to be too much. So anyway, interested hearing from you guys if you had a chance to check this one out yet or not. And if you have what your thoughts are, leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys. And stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.